One more thing I want to jump back real quick. We're talking about Satanism. What do you make of the giant, crazy, on Epstein Island, there was that temple. It's so weird.
Yeah.
That was clearly, why would a rich person have a temple with like...
That had a lot of
was
weird
strange.
symbology in it.
The owls.
I think that regular people like us can't imagine why symbolism would be so important. Why, like,
Owl
you
symbolism
can't
seems
imagine
very
Satanism.
important.
You just can't. But it's very real, and it has been for a very long time in the exact same way that other religions are very real, and in the exact same way that like witchcraft was real in the old days. And it's like there are 8 billion people on this planet, and if you think about the kind of people that become billionaires, right? Do you think they're good people? Like, how do you
Mostly
become
no.
a fucking billionaire? Probably by being a really eccentric, really driven, really psychotic, maybe kind of broken and damaged person. And if you get 100 of those people in a room, do you think one of them is going to be kind of a sociopathic serial killer type of a person? Those are the kinds of people that would turn to things like Satanism. And if you, powerful people are naturally drawn to those kinds of powerful, dark.
Yeah.
It's like
You
the
don't realize,
Sith
too,
Lords.
If you look through the sacrifice of human history of human sacrifice, it's been going on all over the world, all kinds of places. It's not like it's something new or rare. It's been like a massive thing.
And if anyone, we're not going to go down this one, but if
I'm not saying
anyone
that's
wants
happening
a
by any
fucking
means.
rabbit hole, look up the Wendigo in Native American cultures. The Wendigo is a really fascinating rabbit hole in Native American cultures. It was their legend of what happened to you when you became a cannibal, when you ate human flesh or drank human blood.
I want to go down this rabbit hole.
Okay.
Please tell me about this.
Okay, so think about it. I'll just in
Have
a
you heard
brief.
about this?
I haven't. No,
It's-
it's new to me.
I'll do it in
That's why I
the
wanted you to
simplest
interview. This
possible
guy's, like,
terms.
got great information.
Check this out. If you lived before modern civilization had grocery stores, right? Food is your most important resource. And in a winter, like up in Canada, you might starve during the winter, any given winter, if you have a bad harvest, if you can't find the food, it's very common to starve. And so cannibalism for almost all of human history was a very serious threat to the human population, because anytime that food is scarce, there is the natural obvious tendency to eat each other, right? But from an evolutionary standpoint, that's super fucked, right? Because then suddenly you're going to destroy your own gene pools. And so that's just the setup, because in Native American cultures, there are cultural myths in North America, in American and Native Canadian Indians. They have these myths of what is called the Wendigo, which is the spirit that takes over your body when you consume human flesh. And it's told to children, probably still is in some places, in order to essentially stigmatize cannibalism, that you shouldn't do it, because they have all these legends that were told both by white men recording it, like in history books, as well as by natives recording it like during the colonial periods, of essentially like addictive behaviors of like, once someone did it once, like a man does it to his family and then he gets addicted to it and then he keeps doing it. And it's hard to parse out whether that's stories or not, but just so all I'll say is that that's an interesting myth. And when you start to think it through, there's a lot of like kind of scientific trains of thought you could take from that. And then think about things like, when we're creating drugs, stem cells are one of the most powerful things to create drugs from. And stem cells come from human tissues that are regenerating, especially from kids and babies, right? And so I don't know what all that means, but I know that there is stem cells is a scientific fact. Wendigo is a historical fact. And you can go down both those rabbit holes. And then you kind of wind up at like all these weird modern conspiracy theories and questions that I don't know which ones are real and not, but it's worth asking them.
So are you insinuating that the elite eat babies to have different powers?
No, I'm insinuating that it is silly to throw the baby out with the bathwater, so to speak, in the sense that people think that something so grotesque could never happen. And those are the same people that would have thought before Epstein got caught, they would have thought that child trafficking could never happen, that the president of the United States would never be fucking kids. Like,
let me throw another one out there. The spirit cooking lady, what's her name?
Oh yeah, Marina
she's
Abramovich.
Same tribe. She does you've heard of this? That's weird stuff.
Yeah.
They fake human sacrifice. She hangs out with all the elites of the world.
Lady Gaga.
Zelensky asked her by name to be what he asked her, what a powerful position there. He's also the same tribe. Zelensky.
Yeah, she's literally like giving like economic advice or something in Ukraine. Everyone that's out there, look up spirit cooking Marina Abramovich.
Yes. She does satanic rituals.
Yeah.
She was doing one for Hillary Clinton that got caught in the emails of WikiLeaks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are they doing private spirit cooking, which is a witch sacred, and they do fake human sacrifices? There's videos of this, like, they have people that are pretending to eat. It's just some real life witchery. Yeah,
there was stuff on those laptops that wasn't pretend.
Yeah, it's just 100% true that she was doing spirit cooking for Hillary Clinton, and they mix like cum and blood and
Yep.
and they it's like a satanic It's just real. Look up imagery
Black
of
magic
her.
and
It's
shit.
like, and there's images of her with kids. It really disturbs me too. She's holding little kids, covering their eyes, and it's just it's some sick, disturbing stuff. And she is not like some random Jewish lady. She rules in the biggest
she's
power
Jewish
circles.
too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're starting to see a little bit pattern here.
I mean, they don't do a good job. They like telling you what they do. I mean, if you look at the Balenciaga advertisements, they put it right in your face that this is what they're doing.
Yeah.
They
the
find it
pictures
funny.
of her doing satanic stuff, like holding little kids, covering their eyes, kids looking scared. It's
Same thing
it's
with
sick stuff.
Prince Charles, I think it was. He just released that painting where you flip it upside down. It's literally just the Baphomet connected. It's not hidden anymore. It's not crazy. Like back when I was growing up, you'd watch a YouTube documentary with some cheesy X-Files music. And it'd be like Jay-Z, like reverse. But now it's like right in your face. It's not.
They mock people for saying Satanism, but then they have this Maria chick doing it right in front of our faces with the elites running the world.
And real talk, the Jay-Z song in reverse is super fucking weird.
She also hangs out with Jay-Z.
Yeah, I mean, let's remember P. Diddy. Everyone remember what happened to P. Diddy?
You did great work on P.
Jay-Z's fucking next, dude.
Maybe you should jump in P. Diddy real quick. So you actually did a great video on that. Just a quick.
Oh yeah, I mean, just like P. Diddy was. Yeah, P. Diddy was running a fucking blackmail ring in the rap industry, just like Epstein was in the political realm. And yeah, P. Diddy's not Jewish, but then you look at the people that were managing him, the people that brought him up, the people that put him in that position, like the owner of Universal Music Group, who was sponsoring those parties and attending those parties. That was basically his handle. Like that dude. Well, he is Jewish, but you know, who knows? But he runs Universal Music Group had 33 out of the top 100 songs last year. That includes Taylor Swift. That includes people like that song "Unholy" by Sam Smith.
Unholy.
Yeah, look at this music. They're putting Satan in all kinds of.
I know he's
imagery
literally
in the
dressed
Go
up
down
as
the line.
Satan, twerking, naked, doing gay.
The guy that started the Church of Satan, he wanted to work with Hollywood to put Satanism in films.
Yeah. And once again, I didn't fucking know or believe or like I would have written all of this off. I was raised in the left. This was all fucking conspiracy theories. And that's why I encourage everyone to just go look it up for yourself. Don't believe a single fucking thing I'm saying because you might have a different interpretation of the evidence. Just go in with an open mind and just ask yourself the questions like, what do I really know about the world? And where did I get that information from? Because if you got it from public school, that's wrong. If you got it from the mainstream media, those are lies. And if you got it from people telling you things or just like watching YouTube videos, maybe you should just think a little more critically and look for sources for yourself.
Yeah, if you're questioning something, you always should look it up yourself. Unfortunately, it's getting harder with search engines because the ADL works with Google, which is
ChatGPT is replacing everything.
And Google's owned by.
Yep. You guys and anyone that out there that has ChatGPT, you guys should ask it about how many siblings Sam Altman has. You guys know Sam Altman?
What's Sam Altman?
Sam Altman is the guy that owns ChatGPT. Yeah, he is. But Sam Altman has a sister, and ChatGPT will not tell you about her.
Really?
Because she accused Sam Altman of physically and like sexually abusing her as a child.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's interesting. ChatGPT. Like a month ago, I asked it what was the first terrorist attack in the Middle East, and it told me the King David Hotel, which was a Jewish terrorist attack in the 40.
Did they fix that answer?
They switched it.
I
A
bet.
month later, I checked it and it wasn't anymore. So I posted it and they switched
whoa,
it.
that is like, whoa, that is some misinformation right there, bro.
Admitted the first terrorist attack in the Middle East was Jews. And then a month later, it switched it and doesn't say that anymore. It goes back way further in history to some like sword attack that was like not really a terrorist attack.
Well, yeah, because we wouldn't want to spread misinformation and conspiracy theories.
They're literally the ones that brought terrorism to the Middle East, the Zionists, when they formed Palestine. There was multiple groups that were doing constant terrorist attacks, both on Palestinians, on the British that lived there. They were capturing and hanging British people. They disguised themselves as Arabs and went to the King David Hotel and they bombed it, trying to blame Arabs, killing I think 90-something people. It was the largest.
And there's primary source information on all of that in
this
official
is
U.S.
strongly
documents.
Proven,
Like it's not. That's not.
This
not
is all
controversial.
100% admitted and proven. They also attacked American and British embassy or all over Egypt, trying to blame Egypt to get America to go to war with them in the Levant affair. That they were caught for that. These are things that are 100% proven. Like the 9/11s are speculation. These are 100% proven and admitted.
And so maybe we should rewind a little bit and just talk a little bit about like how is this even fucking possible, right? And it sounds cheesy, but maybe the simplest way to get there is to think about the Rothschild family. Because clearly the Rothschild family is just one really powerful family from the days of old. But like when you look back, you've got it's the robber baron generation. You had, the JP Morgan came to power at the end of that. But the Rothschilds go back even further. And it's back in this day of like aristocracy and like regal like bloodlines where power was even more centralized and like wealth was even more kind of like collected into family coffers than it is, or at least than it seems today. And the Rothschilds are well known for like the Rothschilds took down the whole Bank of England. Like that's how they made their fortune, was by sort of like tricking all of the English stock market during the Napoleonic Wars and then basically buying the stock market out from under England. And that family is the exact family to whom Israel was essentially sold by the British Empire in order to like read the Balfour Declaration. And, you know, people try to say it's like, nah, it wasn't to like about getting into the war. It's like, it was to get into the war.
Yeah.